Hey, it's your old pal Dr. Steve, and if you think the worst thing a tick can give you is Lyme disease and a little bullseye rash, have I got bad news for you.
I want a requiem for my disease, so I'm paging Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve! I need some suction.
The tick empire is expanding, and they've upgraded their arsenal. Climate shifts are expanding their territory, and researchers are tracking a whole new squad of rogue tick-borne pathogens. Some don't cause rashes, some don't respond to antibiotics, and some hit way harder than classical Lyme. Here's the new roster of bloodsuckers you actually need to worry about. First up, Borrelia mayonii. Think of it as Lyme's aggressive cousin. First spotted in the upper Midwest, this bacterial spirochete is spread by the black-legged deer tick. It causes high fever, nastier headaches, and severe nausea because it packs way more bacteria into your bloodstream than regular Lyme. The kick in the teeth, it often presents with relapsing fevers, and standard early Lyme blood tests will come back negative. You actually need a whole blood PCR test to catch it. Next, meet the viral heavyweights, Heartland virus and Bourbon virus. Both are carried by the Lone Star tick. Notice I said virus, not bacteria. That means your standard dose of Doxycycline isn't going to do a single thing here. These cause sudden fever, crushing fatigue, nausea, and dangerously low white blood cells and platelets. In severe cases, Bourbon virus can push you into a multi-organ failure. There's no magical pill or vaccine. Hospital care is strictly supportive while your body fights it off. Finally, Borrelia miyamotoi. This one causes hard tick relapsing fever. You can get waves of fever, muscle aches, and fatigue that come, go, and come back again. But here's the trick. Only about 16% of people get a rash. If you're sitting around waiting for a bullseye rash before going to the doctor, this one will run rings around you. So what is the clinical takeaway if you've been outdoors? Number one, don't rely on the rash. If you feel like you got hit by a truck with a high fever after being in the woods, see a doctor regardless of what your skin looks like. Number two, ticks double dip. Ticks are chaotic evil. Nearly 25% of deer ticks carry more than one pathogen at the same time. You can get Lyme and babesiosis in a single bite. Number three, if antibiotics are not working or your Lyme panel came back negative but you're still sick, your doctor needs to look into viral or hard tick relapsing fever PCR testing. Prevention is basic, but most people do it wrong. Treat your gear with 0.5% permethrin. This repellent on skin is fine, but permethrin in your boots and socks actually kills ticks on contact. Try the dryer trick. Washing clothes in warm or hot water doesn't reliably kill ticks. Throw your dry outdoor clothes straight into the dryer on high heat for 10 minutes first. The dry heat desiccates them instantly. Do the 2-hour audit. Ticks wander around your body for hours looking for a soft place to park. Check behind your knees, groin, armpits, hairline, and belly button within 2 hours of coming inside. Respect the woods. Prep your gear. If you get an unexplained fever after a hike, tell your doctor exactly where you were. Stay safe out there. Click the like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for another weird medicine.